All right, finally, I get to watch a trailer and not have to, not be forced to go to work before the trailer drops. It's one of those few instances I get to do that. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about the final trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And yeah, I was actually expecting this. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming out this month. I just thought it'd be like, for some reason, I thought it was going to be released at New York Comic Con this week, but I guess Disney was like, nah, we're just going to drop this and, see the whole world explode. So yeah, this was pretty awesome. This was so cool to see. I was really just in awe of everything I had just seen. I will say though that I think the first trailer is better. I mean, if you're to compare trailers, they're both really good. But if I was to pick, like, which one I think was the best of the two, I will say the first one, because I feel like that one had, like, a major emotional impact. And, like, every reaction I've seen is just, like, people tear up with that one. And even I get a little choked up. This one was pretty emotionally impactful, too. I want to know that song. I want to get that on my playlist. That was in this trailer. Yeah, so this one was more Namor-centric. We get to see more of what this version of Namor is, was we do know he is not from Atlantis. This is not a version of Atlantis that we're aware of, that we know of. This is more of a Mayan, Incan, kind of like central Mesoamerican tribe of Atlanteans, because they didn't want to compete with Aquaman. Which I'm actually fine. Like, I kind of like the idea of this version of Namor. And his kind of role, because he's not being called king or general or warlord, but he is. I hope they do call him the Submariner, but they do call him like Kukul Khan, which is a god in the Mayan culture. I was like, that's cool. Like, they're revering him as a god, because Namor in the comics always had this chip on his shoulder of being a mutant half human among the Atlanteans, and he would always have to vie for control, vie to keep his throne. So that's really cool. I really do like that we have this Namor being kind of probably in the same role, because they do have this quote in the trailer where they talk about, like, the best leaders are the most broken. And I imagine Namor is probably going to be pushed into a situation where he goes to war. And we do see the flooding of Wakanda. That was a big moment where that's going to be a big moment where Wakanda is flooded, because that happened in AVX. So that was a big moment, and that's going to be a big impactful moment when we see that. I am curious to see what's going to be the trigger. I do think it's a Tuma, because we do know that it's not a Tuma. I can't help but do that every fucking time. I do think it is going to be a Tuma that kind of, like, pushes Namor into war, and then kind of manipulate everything from there. So that's going to be cool to see. We also got Ironheart. We also got a bit more Riri. I was like, hey, good to see you. I'm excited to see you in Armor Wars when that gets a movie. Yeah. It's not going to be a Netflix series. It's going to be it got converted into a movie, so that'll be cool to see her with Don Cheadle and the two of them teaming up against whoever that villain will be, whether it be the Controller or whoever. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be like some villain from outside of the Rogues Gallery that we have, Iron Man Rogues Gallery we haven't used, right? Captain America: New World Order. Yeah, I still can't get over that. Why are we using the leader as a Captain America villain? Unless you have Hulk teaming up in that film, then whatever, that's not the point. What is the point is this trailer. Because again, this was just another great, breathtaking trailer, and I'm glad this is the final one, because while the movie is going to be nearly 3 hours long, and probably is said to be the second longest Marvel movie behind Endgame, I will say that that's a good. I think showing less is the best idea, but they did have to show Shuri in the Black Panther gear, which was really cool. I really dug the Black Panther outfit that they gave Shuri. I'm trying to ignore the actress's personal beliefs. I'm trying to ignore that and just enjoy the character. Hopefully I can do that, but we'll see. What else? The story is looking really cool. Again, I am curious what's going to spark the war between Wakanda and what I assume, I know it's going to probably not be called Atlantis. It'll probably be what they'll probably do with this version of Atlantis is the same thing they did with Wakanda, where they said El Dorado was really in Africa and it was really Wakanda that was El Dorado, because everyone thought it was in like South America. Turned out it was in Africa, and that was Wakanda. Maybe they'll do the same thing here, where we thought Atlantis was out in the Greek Sea, but nope, it was in like Central America. That's probably what they're probably going to do. Again, I haven't kept up with the background information for this movie because I want to go in blind. So, but I'm hoping that's the case. Yeah, the trailer looked really just stunning. It was great visuals, and we do see these great moments where like Ramonda is literally like, she's at a UN press conference. She's like, "Yeah, I know what you're all thinking. My son's dead, and you're all already thinking about taking more from Wakanda. And Namor's already beat you to it." So that's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing Ramonda's story very much in here, because she's probably going to be dealing with the political aspects of the fallout of T'Challa's death, where T'Challa was basically like the beacon of keeping everyone out and moderating everything between the outside world and Wakanda. Now we have a world with a grieving mother and a very manipulative political backdrop that is going to be wanting more from Wakanda and take as much as they want. So that's going to be cool. This is just a great movie. This is one of the two movies I've been most excited for this year, that are for the end of the year. There are a few movies I want to see, but the last two I want to see are Halloween Ends, which is next week, and this movie. So those are the two movies of the list of movies that are what's left of this year. Those are the two I'm most excited for, and want to see the most. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Black Panther Wakanda Forever final trailer? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Also, if anyone knows that music in this trailer, please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.